Hello, it's me, Dionyos Sylvester, a.k.a. Mr. Money Matters, because it really does matter. And I'm here again to talk to you about our 10-20-30 plan. 10 financial freedom facts for 2020 all the way through to 2030. We're talking about financial freedom and options and choices. And on the previous video, we talked about taxes. Why? Because taxes are your largest expense. It's not your cell phone bill. It's not the internet. It's not where you go out to eat at. Fellas, it's not her. Ladies, it's not him. Taxes come off the top. And believe it or not, they cause another financial burden for you known as debt. Now, why is that? Taxes come off the top, which means you working for the government from like January through April, which is 4 months of the year. That's 1/3 of your paycheck, meaning that's 1/3 of your time. When taxes come off the top, then you're forced to borrow from the bank on the bottom. So we like to say that banks take the second 1/3 of your money. So you work for the banks from April to August. Now, why is that important? If the government takes the first 1/3 and the banks take the second 1/3, you have very little left for financial freedom goals. Do you see? Debt and interest is the penalty that you pay for the right to own things in advance that you cannot afford. Let me say that again. Interest is the penalty you pay for the right to own things in advance that you cannot afford. So you keep buying things 2 and 3 times. Let me give you an example. You bought one car, but when the interest adds up, you really purchased 2 vehicles and you only own the title to one when that title was worth nothing because the car is worth less. Or if you go to college and you get student loans and then you go back to another school to borrow more money to get more debt so that you can go and work for somebody else, that's a really, really vicious cycle that we can't get out of. Now, nothing wrong with student loans. I mean, I needed some when I attended Grambling State. Hey, shout out to the Tigers. Nothing wrong with college. I mean, I actually even graduated from Grambling State University. But what I am saying is this country has you believing that debt is okay, and it is not. Let me ask you, how much money would you have if your debt was 0? How much more? Like no credit cards, no student loans, no mortgage, no rent. There's people that I've been introduced to in our program that have absolutely 0 debt, no interest, including mortgage. And the only interest that's working is working for them and not against them. Look, guys, text the word debt be gone. Like that one? Text that debt be gone to 770-200-4874. And I promise to respond to you personally. Again, that's 770-200-4874. I'll respond personally. Again, this is Dionyos Sylvester, a.k.a. Mr. Money Matters. And yes, my friends, your money really does matter.